Okay, today we're going to learn how to set up a Zap. So Facebook lead ads will capture the leads when somebody submits the lead form. So if somebody sees the ad, let's actually take a look at the ad. This is the campaign that we just set up with our new cheerleading video. So we click on the ad tab, we click on the edit, and we can actually see the ad here. So if somebody clicks learn more, they're going to see this form, and it's going to be pre-filled with their information, which I'll actually show you what that looks like here in a minute. And they're going to submit it, and then the lead is captured. So we have the lead's data, but the lead doesn't automatically get sent anywhere. It stays within Facebook. So we have to tell Facebook to send it or to do something with that lead, whether we're going to drop it into a newsletter, email, drip campaign, or we're going to email it to somebody specifically. We need to set that up. And the way that we do that is through a software called Zapier, or it's also called Zaps or a Zap. So the first thing I want to do is I need to, because I just set this ad up and it's still in review, it has not generated any leads yet. So I need to I need to actually create a lead. And there's a software that does that for you on Facebook. I have a bookmark for it. So I will just grab the bookmark, and it's going to be one of the developer links. Sorry, I have a lot of bookmarks. So here it is. It's the Facebook lead ads testing tool. You can find this at developers.facebook.com/tools/lead ads testing, lead-ads-testing. Once you get here, you got to be logged in to the Facebook account that manages the ad campaigns. Then you find the page, and it's not that one. It is Look What's Popping. And here's our cheerleader lead form that we did today. So we can actually preview the form. So here's what it looks like with the information pre-filled, and then I can type in the information that's not filled in automatically because Facebook doesn't know it. And then I would hit next. So I'm going to go ahead and create a lead. And now I have a test lead that's ready to go. So now I can go to Zapier. And it's Zapier.com, Zapier.com. And I'm going to go ahead and log in under the Digital Treehouse logins, which you can find in Teamwork Notebook for Digital Treehouse. Clicking on My Zaps, it just kind of shows you all the different zaps that are actually still turned on. I like to always take a look at this when I'm logging in to make sure I don't have any zaps turned on that are potentially not being used anymore. That is definitely an old campaign. This has been turned off. 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 A lot of these have been turned off. These are off. These are off. This is off. I need to leave that one on. All right, the rest of those are good. So I'm going to make a zap. So the first thing I want to do is grab a Facebook lead ad when it comes in. So that's the kind of the trigger. So when this happens, do this, right? So I'm choosing the app as Facebook lead ads. The trigger is new lead. I hit continue. It's going to want to log into my account, or it's going to ask me which account is mine. So that's my lead ads account right there, or that's my Facebook ad account. Now it's going to ask me the page. So it's going to knock on Facebook's door and figure out all the different pages. So I'm going to find my client's page, which is Look What's Poppin'. Again, not in any type of order. I might have missed it, so let me do a search for it. There it is. And I should see my cheerleader form. There it is. And then I'm going to click continue, and now it's going to actually test the form and try to find the data that we just submitted with the lead testing tool. So I'm going to hit test and review. And there's the lead right there. There's the data from the lead, and here's the raw data. And yeah, so when it does submit a test lead, it just puts dummy data, dummy data. All right, so now I'm done with that part. I can go ahead and click the do this part. And here's all the things you can do with that lead. It's sometimes fun to just look through here and see all the different things that can happen. What we're going to do is we're going to send an email by Zapier. So find emails by Zapier or email by Zapier right here. So email by Zapier is the app. The action is we're going to send an outbound email. And here, who's it going to go to? So this would go to the client. This is actually I'm the client on this one. So it's going to go to me whenever a new lead comes in. The subject is going to be new cheerleading fundraiser lead. All right, this is kind of tricky. So this is where we're going to have to add the lead data. And we need to put a note to the client. Obviously, I'm the client on this one, or I'm not the end client, but I'm going to actually process the leads for the client. But I'm going to go ahead and treat this like I would any other client's lead. I'm going to say, the person below is interested in booking a popcorn fundraiser. Please reach out to them immediately. Now I'm going to put name, email, phone, address, and I'm not sure the other fields, but for each of these, we need to, so we're telling the person receiving the email what the data is, and then we go over here to this little plus mark and we actually pull the data from the lead. So first name right there, and then I'm going to put a little space, I'm going to put last name, email address, so I'm finding that and clicking on it, phone. This is why we have to submit the test lead, otherwise the form wouldn't know all the fields, or the email wouldn't be able to pull all the fields that are in the form. So we're on phone number. Address is going to be street address, and I'm going to go ahead and put city, state, zip, city, comma, state, and space, zip code. So I'm just putting it all on one line to save time. And then what are my other fields? Let's see. So cheerleading team name. It's weird too how they're kind of out of order in the when you hit the plus menu. So cheerleading team name. I think within job position, yeah, that was one of them. Job position. Let's do job title. And we need the number of participants. I think that's it. I'm just doing a quick check. Yep. So number of cheerleader participants. Sometimes there's multiple, like the raw data. I don't use the raw data. Don't use the raw data. Just use the regular one. Number of. Okay, and then I sign this off. Thanks, Digital Treehouse. If this was a white label partner, obviously we'd use their name. I also put the from name. I make that Digital Treehouse. So the client, I like the clients to see our name coming in. It's great when our clients are getting leads and our names are all over it. So just checking this, the email goes to me. There's a subject line. There's the text. There's who it's from. Don't ever put reply to or CC or BCC. For some reason, it can automatically send back to the actual lead information. I don't put attachments on it because it can go to spam. I'm going to go ahead and click continue. If you don't want to send this dummy test to the client, then you want to click skip test. Otherwise, you can test and continue, and that's going to go ahead and send an email test. Now, the email went out. Everything's ready to go. All you got to do is turn it on. Let me just check my email, and we'll see if the test comes in. Waiting. Okay, so the email has come in. And here's what it looks like. So you can see our subject line there, new cheerleading fundraiser lead. The person below is interested, and then you have the name, the email, the phone. Obviously it's using the dummy data. Thanks, Digital Treehouse. And I can show you what it looks like actually in my email block. It shows from Digital Treehouse, which I love. So that's it. So now the last step is to turn the Zap on, which is this button right here at the bottom. The Zap is on, and now we know that any leads that come into the Facebook campaign are going to be zapped out via email.